game is showing now. Oh, there we go. Quick mic test, there we go. Pardon me. Hello and welcome to the stream, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Just going to do some open lobbies tonight. Not sure how long we'll be on for, but we'll just do a few. And I'm going to end this Kailami open lobby just now. More than welcome to join if you like. Just messaged Boris to ask if he wants to join. And we've got 3 minutes to go. Let's just go out and do a few quali laps whilst we wait for the end of the session. Why not? Just a low fuel. This is about what we would use in a quali session. Fuel load. Might just put 9 litres in so we have 1 out lap and 2 flying laps, but it just depends if you're really pushing for it, because after the first 2 laps usually the third one isn't quite as good. It's usually your second flying lap is usually your best for the tyres and that. But it depends how much you push. If you slide a lot, then it changes how long you can go on the tyres for. But in qualifying, I usually aim to push the hardest on the second flying lap. The third one, sometimes you can go quicker, but sometimes the tyres are just a bit overheated by then. We've got a minute and a half, so we'll do 1 lap and then it'll reset and we can actually do a full session. A lot of the servers at Kailami always seem to have very hot temps. It's like 30 degrees. I'm not sure if that's realistic, it's a lot hotter at Kailami, or if that's just how they're set up. No idea where the leader is on track. There he is. Oh, that was silly. completely been that hole, not only. Just clipped the curb. Right, so put this set of tyres on, new set of tyres, and we'll actually do the session because there I just joined with like 10 minutes left of the race. So 20-minute race, 10-minute quali, see what we can do, what kind of lap times we can do. This is similar attempts to the pre-quali, so it's good practice. Just waiting for everyone to finish. Everyone is finished, so just waiting on the server to restart. Aiming for, really we want to be a low 140 for qualifying. See what we can do. Okay. There we go. Right, let's see what kind of lap times we can do in quali. 10-minute qualifying, so not that long. Probably do this qualifying run. Actually might not need to pit for another set of tyres as long as we don't wreck these. Should be able, we've got enough fuel to stay out for I think the entire session. Just get these tyres warmed up a bit on the outlap, very cold at the moment. One thing we're going to have to watch in the race, as I'm noticing, is it's very slidey, the Corsa, when it's on the fresh tyres. Noticed it at Zandvoort as well. On the outlap and sometimes the first lap, it slid a lot in the high speed corners. So that is one thing we'll have to watch in the actual endurance races, that we're careful on the outlaps and the start of the stints, that we don't wreck the tyres because we're sliding too much. Got to be really careful, just bring the tyres up to pressure slowly. And that was a bit too early of a turning. Right, first flying lap. Get a good exit out of the final corner. You don't want to do what you do at Spa, where you like kind of go really wide at the final corner, because I've pretty much every time I've tried it at Kyalami, it's just invalidated my next lap. It's really annoying. So it's not really worth it for the tiny bit of time you gain. Okay, a little bit of a slide there. Line wasn't too bad though on the braking point, just a little bit of a slide. That exit felt a bit slow. It was stable but didn't feel very good. Okay, that wasn't too bad, could have used a bit more truck. This is only our banker time though. Okay, try not to mess up the hairpin this time. It's a bit laggy, the frame rate there. I'm not sure if that's my connection or the server. There's quite a lot of people in the server with really high pings, so it might actually be the server. Maybe a bit overloaded. No! Second to last corner and go and validate it. Typical. Wasn't that fast a lap, to be honest though. It was a 41.3, so it was quite a slow lap. Still annoying that invalidated it on the second last corner though. Oh, way too wide. Let's, we've only got enough fuel to do one more lap after that. Let's just put some new tyres on and some more fueling. Okay, let's go again. Didn't seem like there was any point. If we stayed out and did that other lap, then we only had enough fuel to do one other lap, and then we wouldn't have had time to go back to the garage, then do another out lap and go for another flying lap. So just get some new tyres on, some more fuel, and try again. Oh, someone spinned it there. Very easy to do. That was a bit better, staying in second. Sometimes I've just got a short shift into third if I do it wrong. Whoa! What happened there? Did I hit him? I didn't get any contact warning there on my screen, but that looked like I might have just gone into the back of him there. That was weird. Maybe that was a bit of netcode again. Because if you look at the leaderboard, everyone seems to have very high ping. Right, let's back off a bit. Gonna have enough time for two flying laps. First one won't be as quick because the tyres aren't up to pressure yet, but the second one we can really push on. We'll probably do last. We'll probably start last for the race. We'll still push for quality and try and get a good lap time together, but for the actual race we'll just start from last, and because we need to practice for our overtakes here as well. It's another really good thing for open lobbies is to practice your overtaking. Quite a lot of drivers in the lobby as well, so that's nice. Whoa. Oh man, that was annoying. Thought I'd got the exit perfect there, and I just slightly, I'm not sure if I slightly clipped the grass or I lost it on the curb, but just threw me to the right there. Right, tyre's a bit overheated. Let's back off a bit and cool these tyres down. Got a massive gap behind me, so yeah, it's like 25 seconds. Okay. Had I not binned it there, I might have actually got 2 more flying laps, but I think we'll only get 1. Yep. Had I not binned it, we would have got 2, I think. Because we're going to miss out by like 2 or 3 seconds, aren't we? Oh, too much curb. This is going to be a rubbish lap. Oh, kicked it on the brakes. This is going to be lucky if this is under a 42, to be honest. This is not a very good lap. Car's sliding all over the place. I think it's because of that massive slide I had in turn 4 on the last lap. I think that's just killed the tyres a bit. Like I said, we'll start from last in the race and see how high we can get up, but yeah, that's definitely wrecked the tyres a bit.
Yellow flag, be careful there. The session is now over.
Still only missed out on pole by 1/10 of a second. But yeah, kind of messed up there. So we could drop back to last. We can drop down to last at the race start, or we can continue and have a wee battle here. I think we'll just drop down to last, to be honest. How much fuel are we going to need? 2.8, 20 minute. I'm going to say 40 litres. It should hopefully be enough. This should be enough, I think. 40. Yeah, that should be enough. 40 litres. Make sure we've got a fresh set of tyres on, and I'll just drop back to last at the start. See what we can do. Just what usually is the best way to do it is just drop to last just as you come up to the final corner, because if you do it too early it gives you a penalty. Boris has got an Xbox race on tonight, so he won't be able to join us. Okay. Right, so what we'll do is get to just before the final corner, drop down to last-ish, because sometimes other people will also just pull off at the final corner. So you will see who else stops. Got 14 liters of 14 laps worth of fuel, which should be absolutely plenty.
Double file.
Right, we'll just stop here. Tires are going to be a bit cold. Look, that Audi's also dropping to the back. We've got 30 seconds before we're teleported. 20, start better comes soon. Okay, here we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Right, not sure exactly what position we started from there. I think there was about 4 others still behind us. Alongside into the first corner, see if it's clean or not. That Ferrari very early on the brakes. Bit of carnage there on the outside.
Car on the right.
Oh, Lexus kills a Porsche, and of course I die.
On the right.
Right in front of me. 22 seconds of bodywork damage, and again the HUD isn't showing for the damage. Oh, it's showing at the bottom, that's what it is. Ah, mainly on the front aero as well. That is not nice. Like 11 seconds of front aero damage. That's going to be interesting.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, sorry mate.
Clear on the left.
I don't know how he spun off of that. I did not expect. That was my bad. Oh! Thought you were going to stay on the outside there, McLaren.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Porsche much better on the brakes than the McLaren there. Most people surviving there. McLaren looks like he might have died there because he's straight into the pits. So got about 22 seconds of damage. Oh, the McLaren had a drive-through, that's why he was in the pits. Definitely a bit of lag in the server, which is really annoying.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, bit wide, bit wide.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
How is that a warning? Like, genuinely, like... I obviously lose time because I had to lift off the throttle. I don't understand when it gives warnings for losing time. Race rooms seem to have quite good track limits, to be honest, at some tracks. Because you just have to slow down for the amount of time you gain, which, especially for endurance races, is a lot better than track limit warnings. Like, you have 3 track limit warnings for a half-hour race, and you have 3 track limit warnings for a 24-hour race on ACC, whereas if you just had slowdowns for the amount of time you gained, that might be a lot better. Oh, the straight line speed is terrible with this aero damage.
Yellow flag is sector 2. Clear on the right.
Most of it's on the front as well. Oh, BMW just got murdered. Audi just died. Kept out of the wall though, but he's going to lose track position. That puts us up into P10. Rest of the guys pulling away quite a bit though, so we really need to push to try and catch the guys up in front. These 2 guys aren't too far ahead, but the ones after them are quite far up the road, about 3 seconds. It's easy to go too wide there, guys.
Clear on the right.
Didn't need to have the contact. Just kind of turned in on each other there. Oh, someone's died on the exit of here. Just returned to garage, it looks like. Okay, so we're 4.8 seconds behind P6, so we've got quite a gap to close. Oh, this understeer from the aero damage is horrible. I hadn't really noticed it in the other corners, but that right-hander you can really notice a bit of the aero damage. Surprisingly still gained on the car in front of that sector, even though it was not a good sector at all. A bit hard on the brakes there. Bit of a lock-up. Oh, someone's died. Looks like one of the Audis. What position was he in? He was P5. Wonder if he's got any damage, if he's kept it out of the wall or not. Not sure if we'll be able to push for fastest lap of the race with this aero damage. Give it a shot, but it's doubtful. Okay, that was alright first sector. Try and get past the Saudis quick as possible, so as to not let the top 5 get too far away from us. I'm going to send it on him in the hairpin if I can, if not at the end of the straight on the other hairpin, as we come into sector 3.
Car on the right.
Nice bit of a cutback there.
Clear on the right.
And get the move done. About 4.2 seconds now from the Porsche up in front. Oh, too deep there. Far too deep on the brakes. About 4.2 seconds to the Porsche. We'll lose a bit of time in this sector though, I think, because I messed up that right-hander. Far too late on the brakes. Let's see what the gap is now. Actually gained a 10th. Porsche must have also not had a great sector there.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful.
Wonder if that is for position or a back marker.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
He's pulled off to the side of the track. That could be a back marker. Wait and see if our position goes up when we cross the line. Yeah, I think that was just a back marker. Oh, a bit wide there. Just got to lift a bit there for the understeer with the front aero damage. So aero damage isn't costing us too much time, but it definitely is costing us some time. But that's the only corner I'm really noticing it, is going through the S section. Just notice the understeer. The rest of the lap it doesn't feel too bad, it's just a bit less straight line speed. So most of the bulk of the damage is on the front bumper, which is why I get a bit of understeer. But most of this track, it's not really about the aero, it's more about the mechanical rotation. The grip, the rotation you get from the mechanical grip more than the aero. So not noticing the aero damage a huge amount. Wonder what lap times the top guys are doing. Made up a decent amount of positions. It's just a bit annoying we got the damage on lap 1. Still gaining on the guys in front, and that Porsche and Audi are battling, so they'll lose even more time as they start to battle. That might be a track limit warning, I think. Nope. That was actually not even invalidated there. Must have just been a tiny bit of grass. But yeah, that Porsche's looking like he's going to send it soon on the Audi. Oh, a bit of oversteer on the braking there. That's going to cost me a bit of time. Especially on the straight. What's the gap now? Down to 3.2 seconds. Still got 10 minutes left. Aston's looking for a move. And that's definitely a track limit warning. Oh, Porsche's a bit wide. Small mistake, he seems to have kept it out the wall, just gone a bit wide. Most likely clipped the curb, or he's just gotten a bit of oversteer and had to correct it. Yeah. Now only 1.9 to the Porsche. Bit late on the brakes into turn 1. Oh, both me and the Porsche in front are wide there. Gained 7/10 on the Porsche that first sector. Wonder if he's struggling for damage as well, or if he's cooked his tyres a bit. Because he seems to be making a few, not big mistakes, just small ones, like he's struggling with the tyres or something. Oh, can keep it, just keep it full throttle with the aero damage, but went over the track limits. So on the final warning now, that is not ideal. Still 22.6 seconds of bodywork damage. But like I say, most of it's just on that front bumper. Okay, so gaining a little bit on the Porsche up in front. Let's try catch both the Porsche and the Audi if we can. Don't think we're going to catch the podium guys, they're quite far up the road. Little mistake from the Audi. Wonder when the Audi and Porsche is going to start battling. Not quite close enough to send it yet by the Porsche, but he is getting very, very close now. Might send it on the hairpin. Okay, gaining still on the Porsche. Audi seems to have pulled away a bit from the Porsche. Only got 6.5 minutes to go. Yeah, that Audi's pulled a bit. Corsa versus Porsche now. See if this is going to be a three-way battle for P4 at the end. With the aero damage and where we started, it's not been too bad a race, to be honest. I think it was it around P24 or something we started the race. Got 22 seconds of bodywork damage on the first lap. It's not actually been too bad a recovery drive. We just need to try and get these two guys if we can. Just gotta watch that I don't get a drive-through for track limits because I'm on 3 warnings right now. But we've got just under 6 minutes to go. And then we'll either do this lobby again or we'll look for another one. Or maybe have a look for another one, and if there isn't one, we'll just join this one back. Oh, big mistake by the Porsche. Big mistake.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Make
right.
him a bit nervous there, force him into a mistake.
Car on the left.
Faked the dive bomb.
Clear
That's
on
going
the
to give us the position. But he might still send it on us into the hairpin. Late braking and able to get the move done there. Just kind of faked the dive bomb going into the first part of the S. And get the move done there. 5 minutes to go. And now 1.1 seconds to that Audi. Oh, that was wide. Okay, actually gained a bit on that final sector there, but we will lose a bit on this home straight. With the aero damage and just the Porsche in general not great on the straight. Oh, please don't be a drive-through. I think I lost time there. 4 minutes to go. Getting close to the Audi, but not close enough to think about an overtake just yet. Want to try and get close. Especially for the hairpins, that's one of our best overtaking opportunities in the Porsche. Hi Sparky, how's it going? Yeah, we'll probably do another 1 or 2 races. Just in open lobby. We're in a Kailami open lobby just now. Might just do it again when it restarts. I think the minimum safety rating is 80. But if you've got minimum safety rating, then you're more than welcome to join if you're free. Right, 3 minutes to go, two more laps. Can we get this P4 before the end? Oh, Porsche behind. Big mistake. I think he saved it, but very close to going into the wall there.
The car is exiting the pits. Watch out.
Just try and get a bit of slipstream from the Audi, but it's not really helping with this bodywork damage. Okay, there we go. Good exit on the Audi. He's going to defend the outside line from us, I think. No, he's going to move back to the racing line. Bit of understeer, not much. Might send it this lap, might leave it till the final lap. Just see if he makes a mistake or not. Yeah, I might have to wait for the final lap to get an overtake done and dusted. Yep. Unless we get him on the final sector, it looks like it's going to be final lap overtake. Really going to have to be close to him on the start of that home straight because I lose so much time on the straight.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Okay, there we go. Good exit, bad exit by the Audi. Good exit for us. He knows that the Porsche can send it on the brakes into turn 1. Defending the inside line already. Might be close enough just to brake as late as possible. Go for a wee cut back if we can.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag inside.
No way!
Some light.
Oh man, no. Oh, that was my bad. I thought I left space there. I thought there was still a gap. That is...
Clear on the left.
Oh, of course, destroyed. That is annoying. Oh, just add insult to injury, the back marker takes him out. I wonder if that was netcode. Let's have a look. Oh, that's annoying. I think that might have been netcode. Let's look. Ah, that's a bit annoying. So coming into here, you can see the bodywork damage we got from lap 1. Coming into here, I know I'm not going to outbrake him on the outside, so I go for the cutback, and that doesn't quite work well enough. So I go behind him, and I just seem to spin him completely around. I thought I had space between my car and his. Let's look at another angle. Was there actually contact? Or was that netcode? Oh, there is a bit of contact. Yeah, I just was carrying a lot more speed than he was there. Oh, that was my bad. Let's have a look at lap 1. Replay. See, the Lexus took out the Porsche, and then I didn't really have anywhere to go, just went straight into him. Could have gone to the right, but I wasn't sure which way he was going to spin. Oh well. What could we do now? Could just do another one of these lobbies and then call it night. Could just do another one. Is anyone wanting to join the lobby? We'll drop it back down to quali fuel. Do quali, and then we'll probably start the race from last again, and hopefully not get taken out on the first lap. That would be nice. I need to upload. I've got the solder track guide to upload, and I tried uploading it last night, and then I thought it was uploaded, turned my PC off, and there was still 5% left, and then it wouldn't resume it.
Green line. Give it all you got.
Sparky, the lobby, if you search www.srn, SRN is in capitals, you should be able to find it. That's the lobby name. Public 20 sprint race by www.srnord.de Kailami Circuit SA. So you should be able to join. You should be able to find it if you just search www.srn, I would hope. But yeah, we'll probably do quali, and then we'll just drop back to last for the race start again, and hopefully don't have a bunch of crashes like we did last race. I'm not sure if it was netcode or what was happening with some of those ones, because that was twice I went into the back of someone and I thought there was a gap. I thought there was space between us and there wasn't. And I'm not sure if that was just complete misjudgment of speed by me, or if it was a bit of netcode. I'm not sure. just heat up the tyres. A bit on this outlap, and we've got 8 minutes to go quali, so very short qualifying. Did you find the lobby, Sparky? I don't think I see you in the lobby yet. Ah, you're in it. Oh yeah, I see you now. Perfect. So yeah, we're going to do qualifying as normal, and then if you would like to join us, we're just going to drop to the back of the field for the race start. Can't quite get to last place sometimes because some others also drop to the back. Thank you very much for the follow, Alf. Hope you're enjoying the streams. I had a look the other day, and I'm maybe going to have to do it through a chat bot, but I couldn't get the YouTube following notifications sorted. Only the Twitch ones showed up. And I think it's because I'm multi-streaming through Restream and not Streamlabs OBS, which is giving me the issue, but I don't want to pay the Streamlabs OBS premium version just to basically have the follower notifications from YouTube as well. So I might set it up through a chat bot just so we get both the notifications. But yeah. Also guys, will be over the next few days, I'm trying to do a stream intro. You know, most streamers have that like kind of 5-minute video at the start of the stream. I'm editing one of them as we speak. It just takes ages to get the clips for it. The editing I don't think will take too long, it's just actually getting all the clips and then picking a soundtrack. Yeah, I'm going to start from the back of the grid, Sparky. Oh, that was a slow lap. 0.2. I'm going to start from the back of the grid. It's kind of hard to start completely last, because like last race a few others didn't actually do the start procedure. So we just kind of start near the back, just pull off at the final corner, wait for most of the field, and then we go. So you're welcome to do it with us, see what positions we can make up, and just watch turn 1 because that's where we got the damage last race, sorry. There we go, 7.5, 8 tenths up. That was too late on the brakes, Cody. I know we gained time there, but I think that was still a bit slower there. I think we only gained time because I got it in first gear, so we kind of got a good exit. But I should have carried a bit more speed at the apex. Oh, McLaren just died there. That's a weird place to bin it. Ferrari just died as well. Lost a little bit of time on the right-hander. Oh, lost a lot of time. Okay, let's try to get a good lap together. Got enough fuel for one more lap. Too late on the brakes, get some more fuel. We'll be able to do one final lap on the first set of tyres. Because didn't have enough fuel for another one after that. That lap was gone. try get a 140 together if we can. Because that's what we were doing in RCI 140s. And that was with higher fuel load as well. But yeah, I think we'll get enough time to do one more flying lap, so just need to push on this out lap and heat up the tyres a bit. Oh, that's a bit sketchy like that. What a save by that Aston Martin there. That was a very good save by him there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Need a good gap from that McLaren. And final push lap now. Tyres aren't quite up to pressure, but should be good enough to push. Not the best at the first corner there. A bit slow. Bit too much slip angle there. So a pretty rubbish first sector there. Still might be able to salvage the lap because we only lost about half a tenth. So that might still be salvageable. Although we're down to nearly a tenth down. Quite a bit of time in the final sector though. So might be able to get it back in the final sector, but it's not looking hopeful. And that was a bad exit out of the hairpin there. Not looking like this is going to be a great lap, unfortunately. Still back into the green on the delta after going 2 tenths down, so we went from 2 tenths down to 2 tenths up, so I think we could have gotten a bit better though. I left to change my name and now I can't rejoin. Oh man, that is annoying. You can't rejoin. Oh, it's because the lobby's full. Keep pressing the... Pardon me. Keep pressing the rejoin button and it might let you back in. Hopefully someone leaves just at the race start. Sometimes people leave just before we move into the race. Yeah, with these open lobbies, sometimes you leave for not even a minute sometimes, and you can't get back in. But yeah, we'll probably do this race and then close up the stream for tonight, guys. Yeah, 20-minute race. Hopefully it lets you back in, like I say, Sparky, but I think it's just because the lobby's full. That's annoying. I was I was in a practice server the other day, and with I think it was Luciano I was with, and I joined to get some practice in with me, and the lobby was full. So I was like, well, I've already done quite a bit of practice. I think this was like 20 minutes before the race. Luciano hadn't practiced. So I was like, well, I'll leave the server and you can get some practice in. So I left the server and T-pressed join, and then the server had already been filled. So someone must have been sat there pressing join, and as soon as I left, the other driver managed to get in, and then Luciano just had to practice offline because there wasn't a second server. I think that was for a G challenge practice or something. Yeah, that's annoying, Sparky. I don't think you're going to be able to get into the lobby now. No one's left. Oh, that's annoying. I think we'll do a bit more RCI pre-quali tomorrow. Let me think now. We'll probably do it Monday and Tuesday. Maybe a bit of LFM as well. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will all be practice for SimZone, because that's going to be at Zolder in the wet. So I want to get set up, work on that done quite early. It's all good. Right, let's pull off to the side, drop down to the back. Right, let's see how high we can get to before the end of the race. It's quite a big grid. Okay, those guys are also waiting, so let's just join the queue traffic here, because there's a massive gap here you can see. That's the thing, it's hard to start from last when you drop down to the back of the field, because it's hard to actually see who else is also dropping to the back. Right, let's try to get a good start into the first corner. See if there's carnage like there was last race. So far a lot cleaner. Tightens up a bit here, so let's not jinx it. A little bit of someone just completely turned in on me there. I was alongside. Only 3.4 seconds damage, a lot better than the last race. So much lag in this server. That McLaren was like forward, back, forward, back. Oh! Audi's so much earlier on the brakes than the Porsche. That was my bad. Don't think. Whoa! Just. I think that was retaliation for me going to the back of him. Only a little bit of damage, no worries. Porsche's fantastic for sending it on the inside on the brakes. Just like that with the Audi, you just gotta watch that sometimes when you're behind someone, they have to be a lot earlier on the brakes than you are. So you just gotta watch that. But I don't think that was Audi was happy, because he just turned in on me on the next corner. Oh, come on, McLaren. Okay. Oh, this ping is horrible. Rubber banding on the straights. Okay, there's another position up to P13. The key with these races, when you start from the back, is just to pass as quickly as possible. You don't want to get into a battle where you're both defending and lose a bunch of time. You just want to get past as efficiently as possible, because otherwise if you take ages to overtake someone, the guys up in front just pull away. That's what happened last race. Just took a bit too long to get through everyone. Porsche's dead. McLaren's so slow out that right-hander.
Car on the right.
Gonna send it on the brakes.
Car on the right.
This rubber banding is horrible on the straight.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the right.
Porsche very wide out the final corner. I think he lost a bit of grip
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
because he seemed to have a snap of oversteer and correct it. Gonna send it into turn 1. Hold the apex so he can't cut back.
Clear on the right.
There we go. Now we've got the Porsche and Ferrari, and then we've got a big gap to the top 5, about 4.3 seconds ahead of the Ferrari. It's usually the top 5 that run away when you try fight through the field. It was the same last race, or maybe it was the top 3 last race, or top 4, I can't remember. But they all ran away fairly quickly. As soon as we get into some clean air, it's not too bad. They don't pull away as quick. It's just when we're battling with everyone. If they're not battling and just in clean air, that's when they pull away really quickly. Right, we've got a 1.4 second gap to the Ferrari. Nope, 1.3. Wonder what pace the top guys are doing. So that was a 41.9 and it wasn't the fastest lap, so I mean it could be that they did a 41.8 or they could be doing a 41.2, I have no idea. Either way, we need to pass this Ferrari as quick as possible and then try and catch up to the guys up in front. This race pace is going to be quicker than my qualifying pace.
Car on the right.
Come on, Ferrari, let's not lose too much time.
Clear on
To
the
catch the top 5.
right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, these are the battles that cost us time, look. Oh, big mistake there.
Car on the left.
By the Ferrari straight on. Okay, what's the gap now? .3 seconds to P5 with 13 minutes to go. So we're just gonna have to push, push, push. And just see how much time we can make up. We gained, what were we, 6.4 seconds? We gained like 5-6 tenths in that first sector there. I think the guys up in front are battling, but still we are definitely gaining on P4 and sorry, P5 and P4. Not sure about P4, P3, P2, P1 though. If you can try push and get fastest lap of the race, that would be very, very nice. But even if we have fastest lap of the race, it doesn't mean that we're going to catch the leaders. They're about 10 seconds ahead of us, the leaders. That was running very, very close to the barrier there, to the curbing there on the right. That was a terrible exit out the final corner. 0.4, not fastest lap of the race. So what pace is P2 doing? Because he's got fastest lap. Has he done a 140? Or has he done a low 141? Either way, even if we're 1 or 2 tenths quicker, we're definitely not going to catch that big a gap in 10 minutes. Oh, come on, I kicked it on my own. 2 tenths up there, just kicked it on the brakes. Ten minutes to go. Okay, let's try and get some good laps together before we catch that Porsche. It would be nice to try and get fastest lap of the race, but I'm not sure what the fastest lap of the race is. If it's a 140 high or a low 141, I'm not sure. But pole was a 141.1, I think, for quali. But race pace seems to be quicker than quali for me and others. Eight and a half minutes to go, still plenty of time, but I'm not really sure how many positions we can make up in that amount of time. It might only be that Porsche that's just up in front, it might be P4, we don't know. We can at least get P5, that would be quite good. Okay, so our potential right now is a 41.0. So we need to try and get a good lap together. Oh, that was my fault, mate. Sorry. I pushed the brakes a bit late on the hairpin there. Sorry about that, mate. Thankfully didn't spin him, just pushed him a bit wide.
Car on the right.
Oh, he's going to let us through, thank you. Right, that's P5. Got 6 minutes left. I don't think we'll catch the Porsche up in front, but we can still push and see what kind of lap time we can do. With this fuel load and damage, lap times are still decent, but not great. Completely binned it there. There we go. That hairpin was a little bit better. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. And I just binned it. Keep it out of the wall. Just carry on. I don't think that did any damage. Maybe affected the tyres a little bit. Don't think we got any other damage apart from that. Definitely not getting fastest lap at this rate. Got 2 laps left, so coming on to the penultimate lap. Corsa in front of us must have made a mistake because he lost a lot of time to us on that lap, nearly 2 seconds I think. We went from like 5 or 6 seconds to 3 seconds ahead. Must have made a mistake somewhere. I'm not sure if he's actually got any damage from it or if he's just gone off the track at some point.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Pain. We Tokyo Drifter. Totally did not mean to do that at all.
Leaders on final lap.
Okay, we've got one final lap. Let's push like it's a qualifying lap.
Final warning for exceeding checkpoints.
And it's involved. Wasn't too bad a first sector, but just a bit too wide into turn 4. That hairpin was rubbish as well. Oh well. Still a decent race. Wasn't too bad. Pace just wasn't there at the end at all.
Leader has finished the race.
Big pace drop off. Look at the times table, see what the P1 lap time was. But yeah, definitely not good pace by me. But oh well. Still P5 from wherever it was that we went down to.
Best you could. Take it easy.
So let's just have a look, see what the fastest that race was. Because we had quite a bit of pace in the lap, just didn't really get it together. Ah, it was a 140.7. I don't think we would have managed that. We did would have on the RCI server we were doing that kind of time, but that was on lower fuel load. That was only like a 5 lap stint, whereas that's more like 12 laps, sorry, that was 12 laps, so a lot more fuel. FER wildly GG's, thank you. It was a decent race, just pace wasn't there. Thanks, Cosford, you killed my car. That was the Porsche I went into the back of going into the hairpin, wasn't it? Surprised I killed his car though, because that wasn't, I don't think that was that bad impact. Let's have a look at the replay maybe. Was it a big impact? I didn't think it was a big impact there, but maybe that was just my view. Let's have a look. I didn't think I'd brake that late, but maybe I've just, let's see. No, that's about my usual braking point. Just before that curb, or in line with that Marshall thing we've just gone by. Oh, the server reset.
Green light, go, go, go.
I was behind him, so my fault, but yeah, I just misjudged the difference in braking points there. But like I said, I don't think I braked much later than I usually would. but never mind. Right, oh, I've got a message. Right guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. I think we'll just finish up the stream there. Not sure when my next stream will be because I'm working tomorrow and I'm not sure what time I'm going to get back. So I'm not sure when our next stream will be. If I end up really busy next week with work, because I've got a few days of work, I will definitely be streaming on Friday night for the next round of the SimZone Championship. Hopefully I'll get another stream before then, but if not, we'll be there on Friday. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.